This is a 2011 Chevy Silverado 1500. I was having issues with my AC compressor kicking on and off about 15-20 seconds each way. Turn on for a little bit, turn off. Wasn't having cold AC. I've already done all the wrench work, but I figured I would go over what I did because I could find zero information on 2011 Silverado 1500s with this issue. So I'll also mention the blend door actuator, which is right under here. Take this cover off. It's one plug, 3 screws for the blend door actuator. I've replaced that twice on this truck over the years. So my compressor, which was down there bottom left, has its own belt. I used the original belt when I put the new one on. I did a new compressor, I did a new accumulator, and I also did a new pressure switch, which is down here behind the wheel well. You can see it right there. When I did the work, I took this front right wheel off and the wheel well and was able to get to the compressor and that pressure switch, which on this year truck, that is the only pressure switch that I believe to be present. Some of the other year models have another pressure switch on the accumulator. This does not have one. I also replaced the orifice tube, which is in here. Unscrew there, slide the old one out, slide the new one in. So like I said, my compressor was kicking on and off. When it would kick on, it wanted to blow cold. You could feel it blow cold, but it just never lasted. So after I replaced all that, I had my buddy, which is a master HVAC technician, put a charge on it. We loaded up, I think it was 26 ounces of freon, liquid freon, and it was still doing the same thing. We jacked with it. It kept kicking off on a high pressure on his gauges. It would get up to about 225, 250 and kick off. And it would settle back down, and then it would kick on and it would quickly climb and kick off on a high pressure again. So the next day, after we had jacked with it for a while, couldn't get it to stay on. The next day we opened up the orifice tube, evacuated everything, checked the orifice tube, blew nitrogen through both ends of the system just to make sure there was no blockages. And we began put it all back together and started adding freon gas slowly. The scale was messing up at that time, so we didn't get to weigh it for exactly what it called for. But I will mention that when we got it working, I had to stay in here and keep my foot on the gas. That seemed to help keep the compressor turning while he got a charge on it. I think part of the issue with that compressor was the proper charge on it. He had checked it maybe a month before and all the pressures were good. He bumped it with a little gas. It was blowing cold. Of course, when I took it to him, it was blowing cold, but I was having that problem of the compressor kicking on and off. So when he was charging it up, I had to sit in here with my foot on the gas. I just kept it around 1500, 2000 RPMs, and he was able to actually get a proper charge on it at that time. And It is back to being a meat locker in here like it was when I first got the truck. So once again, this is for a 2011 Silverado 1500. It is a 5.3 liter flex fuel engine. And like I said, I've already done all the wrench work. I just wanted to make a video because I was unable to find anything for a 2011 Silverado 5.3 flex fuel engine with the clutch kicking on and off. So I hope this helps somebody out there.